Alrighty, chat, thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here. Let's get back to it. So, Kimmy, I guess 4 miles an hour wasn't slow enough, huh?
No, but at least you got a grain cart.
I am empty. Can confirm. I am indeed. I'm stuck too.
I was sitting here laughing so hard, and your backup grain cart sitting there too.
Yeah, no, I'm dude, they're doing their job. They are doing their job for sure.
I was laughing so hard.
I'm amazed it made it through the first ditch, though.
Yeah, it didn't want to, but it did.
I'm really surprised. I ate my Wheaties this morning, so. Fun fact, I actually didn't, but. God, I haven't had Wheaties in like, I don't know, a million years? At least. If not 2 million years, you know?
I don't think I've ever eaten Wheaties. I think I tried them once and didn't care for them.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the last Wheaties I bought, they had like a sports player on the box, and I don't know if I ever opened the box. I hope I don't have those still. But Chad, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you being here. Happy Thursday. It was a hopping and a bouncing. Nice.
Yeah, it was. But
nice.
You know, there's a button on your GPS that stops you from leaving the road.
Oh, you know what? There is a setting. I should turn that on. Yeah.
I do that. I keep mine on because sometimes I'll have to go to the restroom when I'm right in the middle, and I just let it go, and yeah, it stops when it gets to the end.
Would it be as much fun?
No, no, that was funny. Somebody said something about your thing. I said, well, at least you got a grain cart.
Hey, it's Allison. Allison did, in fact, not die. Allison.
She made it. Hey,
Let's
Allison.
go. Glad to hear it, Allison.
Away.
She didn't hang out with Dorothy in Kansas or something. Glad you made it through, Allison. That's good. There was... I actually haven't heard if there were fatalities or not the other night.
I haven't either.
I don't watch news. Like, our local news was all talking about, like, stuff that happened around St. Louis yesterday when we headed on to the farm, but they weren't talking about, like, anything. Like, they completely ignored, like, other storms. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
They only cared about, like, the ones that happened around St. Louis. And they weren't that bad here, so. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But they found like a tree that got blown over, and that was like top story news, you know, like, no, shouldn't, who cares? It's a tree. Anyway, kind of crazy.
Skipper over there.
Wasn't me.
I don't know who that was. I can't blame anybody. It's a long skipper too.
Was me.
I'll run down there and get it before I go over.
Might have been me. I don't know. I was not here for a while, so. It could have been me. I don't actually know. But now, glad to hear you made it through, Allison. That was, there was some wicked weather out there for a while, Tuesday night. That is for sure. And actually, I think last night again, too, in some places. I believe there was some more bad weather. I wasn't watching it last night like I was Tuesday. Tuesday, I was glued in to it. I was side-by-side radar Omega mode where you have two different, like, radar images going at the same time, and yeah, I was locked in. And then you got snow, yeah. Yeah, I saw that yesterday, yeah. None of it stuck, I gotcha. That's good. Actually, I think there's still storms today, right?
Yeah. In some places, yeah.
North Carolina looks like it's getting some weather, and then there is a whole host here. Hang on. Okay, see, can you see my screen, Kimmy? The little radar image there.
Yeah.
All that pink out there from that's from North Texas, Oklahoma, all the way up through Kansas, all the way to, what would that be, North Dakota? That's all red flag warnings for fire bans.
Oh wow.
And then the storms are out here in the Carolinas. A little severe thunderstorm warning right there. 70-mile-per-hour winds. Ooh. That's not good. Anyway, that's your radar check for today. Sorry. I'm a nerd chat.
You're a weather nerd.
I would identify as a weather nerd sometimes, yeah. I mean, I'm no Jim Cantori, but...
This is the only time of year I pay attention to the weather. The rest of the
really
year
when you
is
need
like,
to,
eh.
you know?
Yeah. The rest of the year is like, whatever.
Calling the Panhandle North Texas, you're triggered? But it is North Texas. Is it not North Texas?
No, I think the Panhandle's south.
Or is the Panhandle of Texas is like the west part, right? That's not the part I was talking about. Oh yeah, Florida's getting some rain too. Nothing severe in Florida right now though. So that's good. But definitely some rain. But I wasn't talking about the Panhandle. Panhandle's North Florida. But I was talking about what's the part of Texas that goes up to the Panhandle of Oklahoma? Is that called the Panhandle? Because to me, the Panhandle of Texas is like the very far west part where it sticks out. Like, maybe I don't know. I don't know my Texas stuff. The northernmost region. Oh. Okay. Interesting, Nick. Thanks for the Google. I guess I don't know Texas. That's what Google says. Okay. All right. You were supposed to get thunder snow, missed you and hit North Dakota. Gotta love a good old thunder snow. All right, so forgive me. Forgive me for calling the Panhandle North Texas. I will refer to it as Texas from now on. Sorry, I will never talk about Texas ever again. We're not getting into that topic. Although, let's be honest, they really should have named it the Gulf of Freedom.
No.
Right?
Hey, I still call it the Gulf of Mexico.
We're not getting into that debate, but yeah.
I mean, it's been that way all my life. I ain't changing.
I said something about it to Dad yesterday. Something came up about it, and I said, yeah, they should have changed it to the Gulf of Freedom. Tech billionaires and fake cowboys? Oh, okay. I gotcha. This is going well. Get out of here. I mean, I need you, but, like, don't leave me. I gotcha. Okay, so I'll just stick to my Missouri geography. How about that? My Missouri geology. We got the boot heel. And that's about it.
Don't you have the Ozarks?
Yeah, them are down there somewhere too. Yeah. That's like more like south central Missouri. The boot heel's in the southeast corner. And then there's Missouri, which is anything south of the Missouri River. And then Missouri, you know, is north of the Missouri River.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I got to clarify that.
Yeah. So Missouri, you know. Kansas City and St. Louis are like neighbors. Well, you gotta go through Columbia, but otherwise, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But honestly, Kansas City, like as is St. Louis, and Kansas City's kind of like that awkward neighbor we don't really talk about, the one that like vacuums his driveway. That's kind of what Kansas City is to St. Louis, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of that neighbor. So we don't really talk about them too much, you know. We try not to anyway. So, Kimmy, I thought you were done over there. I'm like over here, like folded up, ready to.
Oh well, that's fine. Only got one more pass.
I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll go to the top and head south. You turn around, head north. We'll meet in the middle.
Yep.
You've been to downtown St. Louis several times. I got you. Well, if you go to the top of the arch and you look to the west, you can see Kansas City. You just got to look real hard. And probably pull up a picture of it on your phone, and then you could see it. But you could see it from the top of the arch, you know, after you Google it. Like the time we went to the Sears Tower in Chicago, and they go, on a clear day, you can see 5 states, including Illinois. Well, duh, we're in Illinois. You know, like, come on. Yeah, this is last pass right now, Nick. Last pass. But basically, yeah, there's not a lot between like St. Louis and Columbia, which Columbia is out in the middle of the state. That's where the University of Missouri is. And then you just keep going a little bit and you're in Casey. I mean, it's like 4 hours away or something, but it's right there. I guess. I don't know. I haven't been to Kansas City since like, gosh. I don't remember what year we went on that Nebraska trip that I always talk about, but whatever year we went on that trip, that was the last time I was in Kansas City, and we just drove through. I don't even think we went to like downtown. We stayed out, like we went around on like 435, stayed out in the burbs, I believe, kind of a little bit. I don't think we actually like went into the city. I know you're not going to stop, so I'll stop. All right. I'm going to cycle my pipe to get a grain cart. Don't back up. No, you're going to ruin it. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And me?
Yeah. We got to get a empty on all these carts.
I know. I was going to come over here and empty into you, but...
You just be patient. You'll get a grain cart. Did Kimmy get her purple truck? Yeah, we did it. She got her purple truck the other day, Allison. Hang on. I think it's sitting over here, right?
It should be over there where the pigs are.
Yes, this god-awful thing.
Yeah, it's purple.
Allison must have went and hid in the bathtub from the storms the other day and didn't see it. Oh, goodness. It's very purple. And, yeah. All right, I'm going to send all these grain carts around, Kimmy.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get everything emptied, hopefully. This guy's still on the wrong thing, too. So what field are you going to next?
Well, I thought I was... Yeah, I'm going over here to...
You going to the other big one?
Yeah. Might as well.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You might be a minute. It's not awful. Looks nice. Y'all need to get your eyes checked. Y'all need to get your eyes checked, because, yeah. Actually, okay. Well, it's popping. Okay, so you're going to the other big field?
Yepers.
So you're going to need the auto drive for the parking for 4 in the default category.
4? Okay.
And I'll start sending you grain carts as I get them empty.
Okay, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, though.
That's fine. That's fine. I want to get all this emptied before we start on that field anyway. So, but like I said, I'll send empty ones over there. Just to have them, and honestly, we don't need all of them there either. We might as well though.
Might as well.
Just add to the chaos, right? I'm always here for the. Oh, that one's actually empty. Always here for the chaos.
I'll be back.
All right. How many times outside of the box it looks nice? That's fine. I mean, to each their own, right? I would make it like bright orange or lime green. So, I mean, I can't really say much, you know? Because I would make it awful too. But just a different awful, you know? But it's still awful to a lot of people. So I know. Yeah. Yeah. CBM, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's poppin'? Actually, I don't see any. I think we did good on that field. I think we got them all. There was one little skipper, and that was caused probably by a side hill. But other than that, I think we pretty well got them all. All right, chat. I'm going to zip my combine over there while we're waiting for everything to empty and refill my fuel. Because that's just never a bad idea, you know? Never a bad idea. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? How many times do I fertilize for corn with precision? Only once. CBM, you're doing good. You got this weekend off. Let's go, bro. So herbicide and fertilizer, I spray both on the first day of growth. So plant, fast time of day, and then... okay. I'm just not even dealing with that today, chat. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah. Not doing it. But yeah, that's what I do. Because you got to wait for your weeds to grow so that you can spray them. All right. So, yeah. No, it doesn't matter which one you do first, no. Nope, it does not. So I like, well, okay, because I run so much corn on corn, I don't really have to do a lot of weed spraying. But I think we have 3 big sprayers right now. And so if I did have a bunch of weeds, I would, you know, put one out on weeds and then have a different sprayer fertilize it. Just because we typically run lots of equipment in general, so. You betcha, but that's how I would do it. If I were king for a day. That's what I would do. That's not a ball, actually. Alright. Is this my last grain cart? By golly, George, I think it might be. Sweet. Figure out. Alright, so we got like the whole party to move. The whole party to move to another field, jets. You know, actually, we really should do these. We should probably do these other fields down here before we move like the mother bin and stuff, right? Yeah, we can just go do the big one, that's fine. It won't matter that much. Okay, that one's gone. Where's this guy going? This guy is going to the wrong place. Okay, and anybody that needs repair is repairing. At the same time, anybody needs fuel will be triggered to get fuel. So that's good. Doing good. All right. Wait, how many? I don't actually know how many grain carts we even have. Besides, yes. I think that's the official answer. And honestly, it's way too much for 2 combines for this field, but YOLO. We have them. We might as well run them. Okay, so that's all of that. We still have 100. That's 10,000. 10,000 liters of corn. So we need a truck back for 10,000 liters. A whopping 10,000 liters of corn. All right. So that'll be our truck. We'll go ahead and bring him around. I don't care if he's not empty. It doesn't matter. And then this truck, we'll go ahead and ride with him and get him moved. So just for funsies' sake, I was curious how much corn we were going to get off the big field. We got like 770,000 liters of beans. And I guessed 1.5 million corn. I know it's not going to be right, but it's going to be fairly close. Fairly close. So that's not bad. But we'll get our total in a minute. We got to get that other truck back to the homestead. Get this 100,000 dumped off as well. And then we will start on the next field. So that took us about 3 hours to do that field, which wasn't bad. Not too bad. Considering it's a monster. It's a huge field, actually. Absolutely massive. But that's okay. Oh, by far the biggest field. Yeah, that's that one that's all plowed together. I'll show you in a second. It is a monster field, yeah. Hey, there's a fed surge jet. Y'all know that? Honestly, I'm going to get a lime spreader running on that sucker right away, too, because it's going to take... I know it takes a while to lime it, and then the biggest thing I'm dreading with that field is the plowing. Most likely tonight, overnight, that field will be set to plow. And I'll just leave my computer on. It's not the end of the world. We're probably talking like 5 or 6 hours to plow that field, though. Now, I could put a lot more plows out there and stuff and run like multiples, but then you run the risk of them running into each other. So it's almost best to just not do that. So there's that. There it is. This is the truck we need right here, chat. We need this truck to go grab the last of that corn and then empty. And then we will have our total for this field. But anyway, this is the field here that we just harvested. And, you know, for a regular size map, that's a monster. That is an absolute monster field, so there is that.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You don't have trucks yet, but you do have a lot of grain carts, so if you need to harvest, feel free.
Okay, what did you say put them on? I forgot.
Is it 4? I think it's the auger wagon parking 4 spot.
That's in default?
Yeah. One of these days I'll clean that up, I promise.
That's fine.
One of these days. We had 3 harvesters running for a majority of the field. Nick was in here with us earlier.
What are we gonna put this on? Automatic or 0 or?
Probably do 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This mother bin moving. Really don't need the mother bin for that field, but the auto drive's already set up for it, so kind of just send it. But yeah, it was quite a harvest. We'll put it that way. I don't even know how many grain carts we're up to now. It's like 45.
Was this the field that has the ditch partway around it?
I got rid of the ditch.
Oh no, you fixed that. That's right, you fixed that.
Yep, that should help us out a bunch today. And I don't know about you, but I filled up with diesel on my combine too.
I didn't. But I'm not quite halfway down.
There's a fuel tank at the shop for you.
Yeah.
Bought it for you. Haven't had to use it yet. I was thinking about putting it on your Skoda, but I don't know if it holds it. Jared takes it. Like, would drive with it, you know?
Yeah. I just get so busy combining, I just don't pay attention to the gas.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no
gas.
We probably should have harvested some of these small fields before we moved the mother bin and stuff, but...
Well, we could have done that.
YOLO. A little late now.
Oh, yeah.
We can always just have the grain carts haul the grain up to where we're unloading now. Or where they're gonna be unloading here at 4. It's not a big deal. Have grain carts will travel, you know? Lots of grain carts.
Should we turn the call to off?
No.
Okay.
Nah, leave it on. We got plenty of carts. It's not a worry. The carts are still driving to the field. Some. Like, there's so many. All right. As far as I know, Dan has not been on the map since he hid the bale the last time. And then I moved the bale that time where I put it under the bridge, and I don't think it's been touched since, no. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Yay, I got a cart.
Well, I would hope so. There's like 45 of them there. Nick, I don't know yet.
They can be kind of temperamental.
A little bit. I'm waiting on the last truck to haul in right now, Nick. Hey, doesn't this look good where I got rid of this ditch and put grass in?
Yes, it does. Looks a lot better.
Might do that across the road here, too. Although I missed a shrubbery somehow. Shrubbery! But it's okay. Where are my trucks at? I should have a truck back here by now, right?
I think.
I would think, but I don't. I only see the ones in town here. Oh, he had to go repair. Okay. That's what he was doing. I like to have the truck in place when I put the set up the mother bin, so I know exactly that it's going to work, you know. We should be okay here in just a second. Yep, as soon as that other truck unloads, we'll know our final number. Or how much we got off that field. We haven't hauled any in off this other field yet, so we'll know here in a minute. Look at the herd of people.
Good grief.
They run in herds on this map for some reason.
Are they going to a party or something?
I don't know. It's all day long, all night. They're just out here. They're just out here in the streets, you know.
I was gonna say something else, but I just kept it to myself.
Probably better that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at our line of grain carts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jimmy's got 1, 9. I think the rest of them have made it. Yeah, so we have 9 grain carts right now. That's actually crazy.
That's like 4.5 a piece.
And we'll still probably have to wait.
Probably.
So we ended up, oh my goodness, chat. Let's go. I said 1.5 million corn.
Uh-huh.
It's 1.5.
Oh, wow.
7,420.
You guessed it really close.
Dang.
And now I got a skipper.
Let's
go pick it up
because
the cart's behind me.
That's fine. Just keep going. That was awesome. Wow.
That was about as close as you can get it.
I mean, Price is Right rules. I win, you know?
Yep.
I didn't go over.
Nope.
That was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Alright, Kimmy, I'm gonna start from this corner. I'll take the outside if you want to take the next one then. Does that make sense? maybe.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump in here. Let's go. That's crazy. I got that close. That was purely a guess, and I was guessing based on the soybeans. We did about 770,000 liters of soybeans. So I was like, yeah, we should get like 1.5 corn. By golly, George, we've done it. That's crazy, actually, to me, that I like nailed that without. Yeah, swear I didn't like cheat. That was just
How would you cheat that? That's just a guess. I don't think you can cheat that.
Doesn't it? Isn't there's a mod? I guess I don't have the mod.
I'm sure there's a mod for that.
I'm pretty sure there's a mod where when you go out in your field, it tells you what the yield's going to be before you start harvesting it. Thought it was like that added display of HUD or something, but I guess I don't have that. I don't have the right mod for that. All right, auger out. Probably should have. Oh, you know what? When I get up to this next corner, Kimmy, I'm gonna pull out of the field. Go do something else for a second. I want to get a lime spreader going on the big field. I feel like that's kind of important to, you know, start the process on that field.
Yeah.
Not to mention the plowing. Plowing's going to take forever. You know, it helps if I change. No, I'm on the right. What is it with me in this field and not getting grain carts? Because
I don't know.
They're not moving. Hello, I'm here. I need a grain cart. I'm about to switch combines. Oh, come on. Why aren't we moving? Is he set wrong?
I just filled up one.
He's not set wrong. You just filled one?
Uh-huh.
Must be nice to get one.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, one's moving, but I bet he's going to you. No, in my luck. Come on, just keep the rotary. Drive. There we go. We got 2 moving. We should actually have 4 move right now. It's with our call 2s on. 4 should technically move. Come on. Keep it going. I like how when one pulls up, like, it just takes a second for the whole chain to, like, tighten back up. It kind of cracks me up, to be honest. Now watch, chat. Kimmy is going to get another grain cart before I even get one. For some reason, they hate me. And it's only on this field. Which I don't quite understand. But I do know that I'm 100%
You want me to
full.
put my auger in so it won't come to me?
No. I got one right up in front of me here. You're fine. I'll just have to stop and block you.
That's fine.
It happens. I believe the Kloss is coming to me right now. Feel that Amazon driver be zooming out there. Buddy, chill.
I got my second auger wagon before you got your first one.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop back here so we won't interfere with
That's
your
fine, yeah.
doings up there.
Hopefully this guy will turn around. Don't tell me he's your...
Third one?
He better not be your call to auger wagon. So you should be getting another one, actually. I don't know where he's at, but you should.
No, that one's coming to you.
Yeah, no, I gotta turn my separator off, otherwise he's not gonna unload me. Oh, come on. I can't cycle my pipe right now either, because if I do, he'll leave me. And he won't come back. I'll be calling him and calling him. And he'll be gone. For good.
There he comes. Maybe.
Hooray! Rejoice. I have a grain cart. Which I can't move for a minute. I'll move when I can, I promise.
Oh, I know.
Go for like 50%. 55 close enough. Oh, no, I didn't mean... I did not mean to fold my auger. Well, that grain cart's gone now. Hey, let me borrow that grain cart, Kimmy. I meant to hit my GPS button, and they're right next to each other, so...
Yeah, I might have... I don't know if he'll come to you or if that other one will come up there to you. I put my auger away.
I think that other one I sent around just to get him out of the way. You can put your auger back out and get you another one coming. Something about this field, Chad. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Well, that outside round is not a...
Outside rounds always suck, yeah. Yeah, because if I was in the middle of the field and I accidentally cycled my auger, no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah.
But because he's sitting outside the field, that's the whole issue.
There, you got one.
Doesn't pass me. Kind of flying. I'm going to peel off after this corner anyway for a minute.
Okay.
Got to get that lime spreader going. Yeah, yeah. You're harvesting soybeans? Nice. Congrats. How's the yield? How are they running? Hopefully good. All right, don't mind me. I'm just going to leave that parked there for a second. I think... How convenient. This dude's a lime spreader. Wow. Hooray. It's like I had a lime spreader running in another field. I guess this was yesterday over in the small field on the right. 82 to 128. Nice. Very nice. Oh, 15 meters, not less than that. Okay, so this dude is going to go... I wanted to do 3 outside rounds, and we're going to go down to this field down here. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. And we're going to take probably a minute to generate for that giant field. Just throwing it out there. But we'll get his course generated. I need to figure out... Something has a course loaded for field 5, or 3, 4, 5. Something has a course on it still, and I don't know what it is. And every time I come into the course play menu, it aggravates me because there's something loaded. Some tractor has a course loaded, and I don't know which one it is. But we're going to have to figure that out one of these days. Just saying. Oh, I should change the course play or the auto drive. All right, so auto drive and the course play button is active inside of auto drive, which means he will go auto drive to fill, and then he will switch to course play to spread lime in the field. Is what that means. So there we go. Lime spreader's going. All right, back to harvest. So I don't know how long that's going to take. It's probably going to be hours to get that field done. Of course, again, I could put more lime spreaders out there, but then you have the risk of them running into each other. So we're not going to do that. Plus, most of our tractors are pulling grain carts right now. which we don't need this many grain carts, but I feel like later we're probably going to need a bunch of grain carts, so we'll just leave them all set up. Running John Deere, nice. We are doing a no John Deere, no Case, and no New Holland playthrough this time. So lots of fence, lots of Kloss, JCB tractors, Ford tractors. We got some big old Fords. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Kloss, we got a Kloss tractor. Got one of the big ones. So, and we're doing all of our equipment that has to be on sale. We're playing on hard. And we have some pigs and some cows. And we're currently in the middle of harvesting almost all of our fields in corn. Mostly just because we can. All this corn will be run through a corn dryer and then eventually, well, not all of it. Some of it will stay as corn for the pigs. But some of it will also get run through a dryer and then eventually sold. As of right now, we have not actually sold any dry corn. But we have like almost 3 million dry corn to sell right now. So soon we'll be selling dry corn. And yes, I like grain carts. Maybe more than
grain carts.
Yeah. I like grain carts maybe a little more than I should. I'm just saying. I really like grain carts. Oh boy. And yes, we are using the auto drive mod. I know it hasn't been asked, but I'm going to answer it anyway. We're using auto drive to run the grain carts and the semis. So yeah. You betcha. Currently we're running 2, but we have 3. But we don't have anybody to run the 3rd one right now, so we're running 2. We did 3 on this big field down here earlier. This big field took us about not quite 3 hours. But 3 combines most of the time on that one, so. And now we're in this field, 3, 4, 5. This is Iowa Plains view. And we've definitely plowed some fields together, so. But honestly, after we sell all that dry corn, I mean, right now, we're sitting with almost $4 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
To buy land?
Yeah. Buy what's left.
Finish the map?
If we have the money.
Well, if we don't have it now, we'll probably have it when we go to sell that dry corn.
Yeah.
Let's see, 15. No, so we're up to 22. So 23. 24. 25 is leggy alfalfa too. We'll have to get rid of that. What's up, Trent? 25. 26.
Hello, Trent.
27.
Every time you buy a plot of land, my harvester stops.
Yeah, 27. Where's 20? Oh, wait. Oh, 28's up there. 28. 29. Can we?
Did you just finish the map?
Maybe. We'll buy these other plots of land just because we can. I think we just bought the whole map. Like just casually buying the whole map on a Thursday. Can we buy this area down here? I don't think we can we? The biogas? Or I wonder if you get that when you buy the biogas. I need to stop. I was about to go harvest the guardrail.
Again?
You're not supposed to do that.
Well, last time you didn't harvest guardrail.
I was trying to harvest a tree last time, yeah.
That was funny. That was so funny. And what made it even funnier is your grain carts just followed you.
They do kind of blindly follow you. So we own everything but the biogas plant. Like, besides that piece of land right there. Can't quite buy the biogas plant. It's 1.5 million. I don't have enough money for that.
Oh,
so we just bought the map, so I guess that means we need to look at new maps one of these days. Oh gosh. I will say I do want to, but we're not done just because we own the map. We're not done yet. Should we do it like an epic whole map of something harvest?
Oh yeah, yeah, carrots. I'm only joking.
You know how many trucks we would need for that? Can we store carrots in our home bin?
I don't know. It's a modded bin, and is it not?
Yeah, but I don't think it holds root crops.
Oh.
It's not a Stevie bin.
Okay, then not carrots.
So, like corn?
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, it's Iowa. It makes sense, right?
Corn. Yeah, corn. Oh
my gosh. That's crazy.
And maybe fix it so that harvest would happen on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, this is working fantastic. To get rid of one grain cart and get another one right behind it.
That's going to take all day. You realize that, right?
That's why I said Saturday.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we still got time. I want to plow that 23 down to 26, like all that whole zone. I want to plow that into one field. That's probably all for plowing, honestly. I won't worry about these little ones at the top, but yeah, no, there's still okay. I'm down. Whole map corn harvest coming soon.
Don't get behind me there, harvester. I gotta.
It probably won't be this Saturday though.
No.
It'll probably be next Saturday. Yeah. So even if we have to, maybe there might be a day like, I don't know, next Thursday where we don't play Farm Sim. Maybe, because we'll like be out of stuff to do. I don't know. We'll see. Depends how much time I put in off stream.
Yeah.
That's going to be a planting process and a fertilizing process and a spraying process.
And a liming process.
Well, actually the worst part's going to be, yeah, actually good point. The lime is going to be one of the worst things, to be honest. Because all these fields are going to be so bad. You know, I did put a lime buy station in here. I have to place it. Yeah, I'm going to have to place it.
Where? What?
Something that the lime spreader can buy lime at instead of like what we have now, where I have to buy lime. Because when you're doing new fields, because they're so bad with their pH, you have to stop. I mean, the lime spreaders fill up all the time, right? Well, that thing only holds like 60,000 liters. That one that we have.
Yeah.
And your lime spreader holds like 18.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take long for it to empty. So most of the time when I do new fields, I'll just put my character at the lime buy point and then just wait for tractors to like stop there. And then I'll like scroll my phone and just like sit there and buy lime. So, but if I have something where the tractors can buy their own lime.
So wouldn't it be a good idea, especially for that large field, to put a lime station down there at that other homestead?
We could.
I mean, that way they wouldn't have to drive all the way back to the main farm.
True. It's really not that far though, because it's not a 4X, you know.
True.
It's not terrible. So this one right here, I believe, yeah, this is a modded one. This is a placeable. And this one they should be able to buy their own lime at. So there, I just did it. It's done. We're done. Hooray. Hooray. And actually, if you notice, I tend to use our faster tractors for lime spreaders.
Mm-hmm.
So fenced, JCBs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That way it is able to get back a lot faster. And then use the big slow tractors for plowing. Because we just don't need the speed. So what's actually over there? Okay, so there's 2 fields of alfalfa, which we'll just destroy. And then there's harvested, what was that? Parsnips? Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. We do have a field of sunflowers we just bought. Interesting.
We can harvest those.
Yeah, it'd take like 3 seconds up there in that little tiny field up north. Sorry, at the top of the map. It's a thing. All right, at least we have our objective. We have a goal. Whole map corn harvest, and we'll do the same thing like we did today, where we will have no corn in our storage before we start that harvest. So there's that, which we might just maybe we just get to a point and we just sell all of our pigs and all of our cows.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about that. Although I had just put up a bunch of silage bales. Yeah. Oh, I filled the other building too, the one with the straw bales.
Yeah.
I filled that with silage bales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that Tuesday.
I started Tuesday, worked on it Tuesday night late, and then finished it Wednesday. I did all that off stream.
Oh, there's gonna be a skipper, but I can't do anything about it right this minute.
The
There's
hell?
a skipper. There's a skipper.
There was a bird just like attacking my front porch light cam.
That's okay. I got a cat attacking my hand right now. She's fixing to get smacked.
In a video game. Gosh. In a video game, chat. Don't worry, it's okay. Alright, we are moving corn. Let's go. I don't know if that was... I'm assuming that was some kind of bird. Could have been a bat.
Ooh, bats don't fly in the daytime.
I said if they fly in the day, that's bad, right?
Yeah, that's not good.
It's like seeing a raccoon in the
Not
day.
good for them. Wouldn't bother me none.
Yeah.
They just turned into a puff of smoke.
That's like seeing a raccoon in the daylight, right?
I hope there's no PETA around here.
You're talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft
Obviously.
bats. Yeah.
Duh, now that your F3 works, you know?
Yeah. I know, that's... I hit it, and all those numbers popped up, and I'm like, oh, wow. I've never seen that before.
That's what they were talking about the whole time.
And
It's really handy. Yeah.
Polar Bear built a train from my house to his house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a monstrosity.
Is
I'm
it above
sorry,
ground?
Polar Bear, but I do not like your train rail.
Is it above ground or underground?
It's above ground. And
oh, really?
It's huge, and I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I think he should have built it underground.
Well, I know he has a tunnel already, so.
Yeah.
Kimmy got the new keyboard, Trent, so her F3 actually works now. So, yeah.
I knew he'd say that.
I don't care what
But
Kimmy likes.
I'm sorry, it's ugly. It just is not.
Alright.
No.
Did you see your witch?
No, I didn't. Okay, so I think, okay. Now, let's see here. I need a grain cart before I start.
Yeah.
Getting the land here. It is.
Oh, we have a grain cart down?
Apparently.
Oh, I can't even get in it. Oh, it's like in the drink.
Uh-oh.
Need to get rid of the drink on this map. Oh, yeah, no, that's a problem. Kimmy,
Uh-huh. Oh, my goodness. That's got corn in it.
We'll just leave that there. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need him right now. He's fine.
Whoa. Okay.
Don't worry about him. We'll have to reset the tractor and pull the grain cart out. It's sitting in the river staring at Kimmy's house. Wow. Wow. Right. I'll tell you what, I've been seeing some TikTok clips of Rust. With the Rust boats that they have now. That's some crazy looking stuff. You can build these boats like modular kind of, Kimmy.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you put one of those like trapdoor hatches, you can actually use that. So you like drive your boats together and then you put the trapdoor latch down or hatch and then it locks your boats together. So you can build like these big boats that have parts that can go off of them.
Huh.
It's kind of wild. Yeah. I don't want to play Rust, but I've been seeing the clips. It looks cool, you know? Someday again, we'll go on a Rust run.
Why is this guy not assigned to anybody? He's just driving around the track like do.
He's probably full. No, that guy? He's driving to you.
Well, he had his tarp on, and you told me that meant he wasn't assigned to anyone.
Or he's driving in the river.
I recycled my...
He should have been assigned to you. I mean, he's your closest one, so...
Oh, now where's he? Oh my goodness, gotta drive around in a circle again. Dude. Next time you take applications for grain cart drivers, let me take a look at them.
Alright, will do. If you live on a boat, you can be safe from the snakes. Tomcat, you would find a way to, like, put a snake in a cage and bring it out to my boat.
More than likely. Oh, that's right. That game has snakes now. Oh,
yeah.
I'm playing it.
Yeah. Yep. Although I think, are they only in the jungle? Or like the swampy area, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know that to be a fact. To be honest. I think so. Okay. Yeah, that game has actually come a long way in the last little while. They've added so much to Rust.
I haven't played Rust in, oh gosh, I guess the last, no, not the last time we played it.
We did, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yep.
It's like Christmas of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's the last time I played Rust.
Yeah, in a minute. I was going to play it there that one time, and then Tony was going to play it, and Tony never played, so I never played. Tony and I joke about Rust runs all the time, you know?
Yeah.
That one-day Rust run. Dude, that would be a day. Just play Rust for like, I don't know, 18 hours. One day Rust run, you could get pretty far. Oh man. That'd be pretty great. I don't know about your grain carting over there, but man, it's going great over here, Kimmy.
I've got one following me.
I'm also on like short rows, so I don't really need them as often.
Yeah.
So it's working out. Definitely working out. Yeah.
I don't think I'll make it down this land without.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is when I'm about 75% full, I'm going to pull over and let him come empty me, and then I'll continue on.
So.
That's the plan.
Looking at this lime spreader, can we?
Yeah.
3 hours it has to go.
Wow.
And so that he's already done an outside round plus some. And that's, of course, he'll have to go get lime too. So we're probably talking like at least 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
From now before he's actually done. So. Hooray. Hooray. Up, up, up. What's the next map? I have no idea. I don't know.
You don't want to do a 4 times map again, do you?
Well, That's the thing. Part of me really wants to go play Stevie's map.
Yep.
But part of me doesn't want to play it just because I know how 4X maps run. Part of me doesn't want to play it because, let's be honest, it's still kind of new. So
Yeah, but you know what though? I have not run into any problems on that map at all.
really,
Yep, none. Not like, Riverbend Springs had quite a few problems
yeah, it
at
had
the
some issues.
start
Yeah.
of it, but this one, I have not run into the first problem.
Well, and that's probably because Riverbend did have so many issues, right? Can
Yeah.
take what he did there and move it over. So yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to play it. Part of me wants to just play another standard size map. I don't know. I guess I got some thinking to do about it to figure out what I want to do. We know that we're gonna have time because, like, we've already kind of said that we want to do a full map corn harvest, and that's not going to be this Saturday. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough hours between now and Saturday to turn this map around and get the whole thing planted to corn harvest. So we'll take the next, well, I don't know what we're going to do all Saturday. I guess work on getting it ready to to working towards that goal.
Yeah.
So that is a long time though on Saturday.
Well, I mean,
Maybe we can turn it and get it done this Saturday. That's a lot of plowing to do between now and a lot of planting. And
yeah.
if this was Tuesday and we made this decision and we owned the whole map,
Yep.
we could probably make it work. But I
Right.
don't know if I can make it work between now and then since I'm not playing this tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I can come on here, which I don't mind doing, because I'm gonna play Farm Sim one way or the other anyway.
Yeah.
I can come on and finish these corn harvest. I don't know if I'll do it tonight.
I mean,
maybe tomorrow.
I'll be around on here tonight after
Stream.
After stream, after dinner. I'm usually, I don't leave Farm Sim, so.
Because I don't think we'll be done with this field by the time you leave.
Yeah, I'm only here for less than 2 more hours.
Yeah, we might be close to being done.
Yeah, I don't know. We are on Iowa Plainsview currently. We own basically the entire map now. Yeah. So the other thing is, like, to plow these fields together. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I was kind of hoping to, but I don't have to.
Well, we could.
But that could be something I could do Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
How much I get done between now and Saturday. But it would be kind of yeah, I don't know. Because it kind of depends if Dad took that stuff to that auction today or if we're doing that tomorrow. Because that's like hours tomorrow that I could be working on this, So I don't know. I guess what I'll say is there's a chance we do a big corn harvest on here and then we start a new map Tuesday. But there's also a chance we don't do that Saturday.
Yeah.
Or we start
like you.
The full map harvest on Saturday, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe finish it Tuesday.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't like to start a new map on...
I always like starting them on Saturdays, but we don't have to. So. The fields are so large because we plowed them together. Yeah. That's why the fields are so big. This field that we're in right now was 3. We had this giant one down here, which was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus common ground. There was a whole bunch of trees in here we cut down. The regular fields on this map aren't that big, but we've plowed together and made some monsters, if you will. So, yeah, they have made some big ones, but that's all right. It's fun. It's all fun. All right. You're fixing steak. Nice. Yeah, so I guess we need to figure out what we're doing for our next map.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't have a
It's
clue.
totally up to you.
I don't have a clue.
I haven't even looked at any regular size maps. I mean, I've played on this one and Riverbend Springs, the first, the game map, but that's the only two regular size maps I've played on.
Park Farm looks interesting. Interesting. You just realized about Farm Sim playing solo is boring. Ryan, it can be, yeah. That's honestly the whole playing solo thing for me. That as long as I have like, especially auto drive, because I can run the combine, it can run the grain cart, or if I use course play, I can run the grain cart, it can run the truck. I don't have to do it all, so it's not as boring to me, if that makes sense. But I also have an obsession with this game, so. Oh man, it's a disease, chat. Crank up Spotify, gotcha. I like watching Twitch live streams by this guy named Puma Plow.
Go back and rewatch the streams. No.
Why?
Do you?
No.
I do occasionally, yeah.
I don't watch my own streams. I mean, I have to edit them. That's bad enough, you know.
I do occasionally. It depends.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a stream I miss, I would watch it. But I'm also the one making the stream, so I don't miss my own, No, I've been watching a lot of Kit Boga lately. Turned that on, and actually I was watching him last night while I was in here working on stuff. Yeah, I know I got a stream from him from yesterday to watch, and hopefully he's streaming today. I don't actually know.
Now, what does he do?
So he's the guy that messes with scammers.
Yeah, I've watched him a few times. I can't get into that too much.
He's like the OG scam baiter, they call him, right?
Yeah.
It's really funny sometimes.
I was watching, go ahead, sorry.
There you go, what's up?
No, I was just going to say I was watching tornado videos today.
Yeah. When he has his buddy on, it's like him and his buddy, and they're both talking to scammers, and they like pretend to be Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Like, it's hilarious.
Okay, speaking of scammers.
So yeah.
My son called me today on his way to work.
Sure, it was your son, not an AI bot. Sounds like him.
And somebody called him and he had to take the phone call, so he said, I'll call you right back. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm sitting here playing Farm Sim, and the phone started going off, so I just automatically, clicked answer. And it wasn't him, it was somebody calling me about my extended car warranty.
So you, of course, are like, absolutely, here's my social security number.
Yeah, whatever.
It's one.
I was like, and I looked down at the number after he started speaking because he wasn't American.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh crap, teach me to just answer the phone.
That's funny. Actually, last week I was watching them, and it was the one where they pretended to be Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And the scammer, it was a lady, she went along with it for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. And then finally she just goes, are you guys bored? And they're like, oh, you got us. And they just like had a conversation with her. They're like, yeah, so where are you located? She's like, I'm in Florida. And they're like, no, you're in Pakistan. Like, you're not in Florida. It was really funny. Have I ever watched Yellowstone? No.
There's
Yellowstone's one of those that I need to watch, but I haven't. But
there's a scam going on in this area now where they're calling people, and I don't know how they're finding out that these people have traffic tickets, violations. but they're calling them about their traffic violations, and
Okay.
these scammers are getting a lot of money out of these people. But what they don't realize is they don't call you about that stuff.
Yeah.
They and I mean, it's all over Facebook now. The state has put this all over Facebook because people are getting scammed out of quite a bit of money.
So is that public record if you get a ticket?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I mean, if it is, that's how they're pulling it.
Yeah, and
Um,
I wouldn't think that's
and
public. I don't know.
even if it's not, they could just be sending out like that many emails or that many phone calls where they just happen to get people that actually have gotten traffic
Well, yeah,
tickets.
true enough too.
You know,
True
because
enough
like
too.
the ones with the toll scammers,
Mm-hmm.
they just send it to everybody. And surely somebody's gone through a toll in the past, you
Well,
know,
yeah.
and then they're like, oh yeah, obviously. So not public record, okay. I think in Missouri. No, I don't know if you can. I don't know about that. In Missouri, we have a thing called CaseNet,
Uh-huh.
and I know it's not in every state, and it should be. But like, I can literally go on there and look up. If I have somebody's like first, middle, and last name, I can look up and like I know their date of birth. You can look up anything about anybody as far as like any kind of criminal,
Right.
anything. And I think traffic tickets, if you've been convicted of a traffic, like if you have to go to court, you like, it's on there. Well, the senior citizens are always the number one scam target because they are gullible and they fall
just,
for things.
yeah, they just don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people, even my age, and I'm
Yeah.
not well, I'm a senior citizen, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't consider myself a senior citizen. Most people my age don't even use a computer, or, you know, they never have.
Sure.
Uh,
On your 800,000 mile Peterbilt. Value
I
of
don't know,
property.
just-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, property values are, yeah, they're out there too. Oh, we got a collision. But case that's crazy. Dad looks up his old boss's son all the time on there. Did I say that out loud? I did.
yeah, well, we have a
Looks him up all the time on there.
well, I know here you can go to the sheriff's department and find out who's in the pokey.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it shows you their picture and everything.
Oh, wow. But yeah, they, AceNet's kind of wild, actually. So yeah, I'm not on there for the record. Don't try to look. I don't have a criminal record, so.
I don't know your middle name.
I don't
And
have
I
a
don't
criminal
know
record.
your
So
exact date of birth, so
I don't have a criminal record, so it doesn't matter.
are you sure?
I put my right hand to the Bible right now. I'll do it. I do not have a criminal record, no.
Neither do I.
I've been yelled at by a cop a time or two, but that was when I was a kid playing like street hockey or something. But since then, no, I haven't had any interactions with police. Yeah. Except for that time Mom got pulled over, but I didn't really interact with the cops, so. Mom got pulled over going like 60 in a 30 once.
Oh, I was always afraid. I've gotten pulled over before, but
Yep.
knock on wood, I have been driving since I was roughly 15 because I had my learner's permit, and I have not even had so much as a parking ticket.
Wow.
And it probably because I just hadn't got caught, especially when I had that 68 Dodge Charger.
Now things were
But-
different back then.
True.
Yeah.
But I've always been afraid that I would get pulled over with one of my two smart aleck children in the
Uh-huh.
car with me,
That was
and
me.
them say, "Mom, I told you you were speeding. I told you to slow down." They would have done that. One of my kids would have done that. Either one
So-
of them.
So that time Mom got pulled over, it was like the only time Mom ever got pulled over. And we had just gotten off a highway and we're on a road and she was kind of flying. And it was one of those where like cop was coming the opposite way, and as soon as we got past him, he like slammed on his brake, flipped his lights on, and turned around. And I'm in the back of the minivan. I was like a teenager. I'm in the back of the minivan going, "Oh, he got you."
She probably told you you better keep your mouth shut.
It's a good thing I was in the back of the minivan and she couldn't reach me. Because she was not happy with me.
Rosemobile just resubscribed for 9 months.
It was so funny. Thanks for the 9-month resub. What's poppin'?
I've been pulled over. Oh, I got pulled over one time.
Wait.
I was on my...
Scandal. Tomcat got pulled over and didn't tell his family.
Oh, I'm telling.
Tomcat, I'm calling your mama right now. I don't have your mama's phone number. Never mind. That's not funny.
I got pulled over one time, and I've never been so scared in all my life. But I was on my way to work, and I was in the Charger.
Okay.
And I lived in Atlanta, but I worked in a little town called Forest Park. And I was just about over into the Forest Park part of town when this cop come flying up behind me, sirens and lights going.
Oh boy.
Then there was another one come around me and block me from the front. And I'm sitting there like, what in the, what is going on?
Yeah.
I was shaking like a leaf. And this cop from the back, they were Atlanta policemen.
Mm-hmm.
And he jumped out of his car and run up to my car, and he's like, blah, 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 blah. We've been looking for your car for blah, 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 blah. How you realize you outrun? I'm like, huh, what? No, buddy, you got the wrong person. And he's like, yeah, this is it. This is the car, because back then when you sold your car, the tag went with it, and you just had the tag changed over into your name.
Yeah.
So it was still the same tag number. I told him, I said, look, I was like, thank God we didn't have cell phones back then, because I called my daddy. And I told him, I said, I've only had this car for like 6 months. I said, the guy that had it before me might have outrun you in it. I said, but I have never tried to outrun a cop. I didn't say it, except in the state of Alabama. I said, I have never tried to outrun a cop. And he just, I was so scared I couldn't even work. I went to work, I was still shaking like a leaf, and my manager asked me what was going on, and I told her, and she said, just go home. She said, you've had enough for one day, just go home. So I got home and I called my dad, and he said, did you get their badge numbers? And I'm like, no, Daddy, I was so nervous and upset, and I was crying the whole 9 yards. I said, I didn't get their badge number, but my daddy knew all the Atlanta policemen. And he called, and it was taken care of. That's all I knew. It's been taken care of.
Got pulled over in Forest Park. If you can make it out of Forest Park, without a ticket, you're having a good day, apparently. Interesting.
Who said that?
Interesting.
Outside of Atlanta. Oh no, I wouldn't go to Forest Park now if you paid me to.
Plugger, I would imagine a couple times, yeah. Southside's not what it used to be. Gotcha.
Yeah, we lived in Forest Park for a long time, and then it got so bad there we had to go even further south.
Yeah.
And we moved to a town called Stockbridge, and then that started getting bad, so that's when we decided to move to Alabama. Very small town in Alabama where everybody knows everybody, and
it's like walking into an episode of Cheers.
Yeah.
Everybody, you forgot to renew your tag. Cop was waiting for you at your house with a ticket.
Oh gosh. I gotta renew my tag this month.
Oh goodness, that's funny. Then I was with Dad one time a million years ago. It was so stupid. We went to where Dad worked, where Dad used to work, after hours with our grass cutting truck. Okay,
Right.
because we needed to do like some mid-season maintenance and stuff on the lawnmower, sharpen blades, all that, right? Was it Greenbow?
No, it wasn't Greenboat, Alabama.
And so we go to the lawnmower shop. You know, it's dark by the time, it was like 10 o'clock by the time we leave, right?
Hmm.
Truck full of lawnmowers. Forgot to turn the headlights on.
Oh my goodness.
And right as we're pulling out of the place, all blacked out, here comes a cop by us the other way. He did not take kindly to that, and he instantly turned around and flipped his lights on. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" So Dan handed him his license and a business card that said he worked there. And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, you're good." He's like, "I know you've had problems in the past." Dan's like, "Yeah, appreciate it."
Yeah, I've only been pulled over a couple of times. The second time I got pulled over is I had just pulled out of my driveway. We lived on a side road, and I turned off onto the main road.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I did, cop stopped me. And I'm like, okay, I know I did not run that stop sign, so why is he pulling me over? And my muffler was, or my tailpipe was hanging down too low.
Oh,
And I'm like, okay, you see that house right there? I live right there. Can I like go back and get it? My dad's at home. He'll fix it for me. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. What is going on?
so we have 2 in the drink now. This one's still running though somehow. But we have two in the drink now, so that's
And
fun.
they're both full.
I don't know about the second one, but I would assume. Yeah, I could only assume.
You're gonna have to eat your Wheaties again.
Yep. I gotta reset the one tractor. Drove your car home with no tag, nobody pulled you over? Yeah. If you're anywhere in the St. Louis area besides like the town I live in, maybe you can get away with that too.
I
And
know this
actually,
one.
you can get away with that here too. We saw a Tesla the other day that had an expired 22 temp tag on it, so it doesn't matter. You can get away with that anywhere.
When I was working, I parked behind a lady at work one day, and her tag had been expired for over a year. And I'm like, how does she? If it were me, as soon as I pulled out on the road and my tag was expired, I'd get pulled over. I'm sure.
Yeah. 2 days later, he found you in a drive-thru and was waiting for you. Yeah, Tomcat, I remember when one of my one of my older brothers lived in Maryland. He sold a car to one of my younger brothers. They had to buy some kind of special thing to get it to drive the car home without getting pulled over. And then eventually they had to, you know, register it here in Missouri. So, yeah. You have a around. Oh my God, jail time, really? That's crazy.
Yeah, they're doing that in a lot of states now, where
Wow.
you can't have a thing around your tag.
We saw one the other day. It was a temp tag on a car. Dad and I pay attention to all temp tags. Ever since COVID, when everybody's quit paying their sales tax on their cars, and just let all these temp tags expire. Dad and I think it's funny to see them. It was expired, but it had a license plate surround where you could just barely see the tops of the numbers for the date. But I'm pretty sure it was.
That's why they're outlawing them.
I'm pretty sure it was expired. Yeah, you're not in Missouri. The license plate surround is supposed to like be a certain way where it's not going to cover stuff, but it's just a good idea to just not have one.
I don't.
I know all the dealers put them on, but just take them off. I mean, the more things you can do to like blend in, the better. So like, you know, and the one thing, this rant on, I don't understand putting covers on your taillights.
Now,
you know how people put the blacked out covers on there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that. Okay, if you
want
to take your car to a car show and put them on when you get there, sure, have fun. But just drive down the street and make your taillights darker, that is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a law in Tennessee now where you can't have the those lights that go around your car, the bottom of your car.
Like underglow?
Yeah, underglows.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to have that here. Or if you do have it here, it can't be like red or blue.
Yeah, they can't be red or blue here,
Yeah.
or yellow. Yellow, red, and blue.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have any, like,
Yeah.
red front-facing
Emergency,
lights.
yeah. And no emergency, no emergency colored lights.
Yeah.
Which, yellow lights here is like dump trucks and
Tow trucks,
like
yeah.
city workers. I don't
Yeah.
know why the yellow would apply, but yeah.
Sunder, I was just gonna let it go. Kimmy's from the south, all right?
Yes, I am.
She
I
says
say yeller.
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 Old yeller.
Yep, I'm in the holler.
The holler.
Over yonder.
Oh, goodness.
Sometimes my accent comes out more than it used to.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. It happens. But yeah, taillight covers. I don't understand why they're even made. It's dumb. Very, very dumb.
Now, what I like, I would never have it in my vehicle,
Yeah.
but I love them is the eyes that are in the front windshield. I think
Yeah.
those are so neat looking. I would never have it myself.
I mean, they're fine. To me, they're fine if you're, cars parked, right? You're in a parking lot, you're at your house.
Right.
You're at the RV park, you're something like that, sure. Otherwise, no, those are a hazard to have.
I see them on TikTok all the time, and they're playing music to it, and it's funny. I like them, but I would never have any.